ClassifiedShowbiz right here. If you just tune in, you've not missed out yet. We're about to run the interviews and get very, very interactive. So if you have something to say or a question you want me to ask, just send it to our WhatsApp line 050737206. I have a very fine gentleman right here. Leonard, how are you?
I'm fine. You're looking beautiful.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. But Leonard, are you a gospel artist?
Yes, I am.
With all this, what?
Yeah, we are in a new generation, so
Uh-huh.
the new generation comes with a different swag.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So you don't want to be that kind of gospel artist whereby as you walk near buttons, this kind of stuff.
You know, I speak in tongues and all that.
Okay.
But even Jesus Christ preached on that.
Mm-hmm.
That we shouldn't be like the hypocrites, like the Pharisees,
Okay.
who goes to the marketplaces and with white clothing, nice suits, looking spiritual, holy, but inwardly they are like wolves.
Okay. Okay.
That's the kind of Christians we know.
Mm-hmm.
We know those who look so gentle with a clerical nice. I'm not saying those they are bad people, but this is how we judge someone who is a Christian. Oh, me share the outfits now. Or the papa. You may see somebody with the dreadlocks, and you just condemn the person. Even police officers do that. If they enter a place and they see those with dreads, say, you people stand here, you are the thieves. But meanwhile, it's about the hearts. You understand? Yeah. So my Christian life has always been being me. What is inside of me? You understand? It's not about the swag, the outfit. Naturally, you know, I was born in Tema. I grew up with swag life.
Tema boys. Fear Tema boys, though.
Oh, don't fear that. Don't fear that.
Okay, so would you describe yourself as an urban gospel artist?
Yes, urban gospel artist.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's how you describe yourself.
That's how I describe myself because of the modern, you know, the urban most of the time gives picture to the contemporary, the recent way of gospel music. If I want to go the old time, that means that I'll have a lot of controversies around what I'm doing.
Okay.
Yeah, so I brand myself as an urban gospel artist.
Okay. So looking at how the urban gospel it has gone down, because Chrissy Otin used to do it, Nasi was hard on that. And right now, I think the people that have resurrected is Team Intensity. Yeah. So, are you going to tap into their resurrection?
I think I'm doing my part because with the urban, I've been doing this for years.
Okay.
So somebody might think, well, I'm now starting. No, if you have followed me for years, you know, this is how I am. Like, I look like this all the time. Okay. Yeah. So the urban, the reason why we are finding it difficult is because of the way we know gospel music. Yeah, the way, even in terms of shooting a music video, sometimes you struggle because, you know, Ghana gospel, they could not flowers, you know,
canoe, now to river,
2,000 CD, you are done. But the urban, we understand the work. We put in more, like my music videos, I put in more effort. My recordings. I mean, you can't just record a song and give it to me. I'll tell you, no, this is wrong. Play this way, change this. It's not easy working with me. So the urban, we put in a lot of work.
So let's get a little personal with you. How did they get into the music industry? Going out, your family, everything. I want to know everything.
Like I said, I was born in Tema, and let me give a little shout out to my Tema come to two people. I grew up from a very tough background, where, you know, even at the age of 18, 16 years, you know women, you know breast, buttocks, everything. So to switch or to get into Christ was very difficult. I remember when I started going to church, I had to lose all my friends. Wow. Oh, not like one or two, three. Like I lost everyone. I was left alone. I was in between. Should I go back to the football park, to that evening gathering where we'd be smooching the girls and all that? And then I decided to stay in the Lord. But with the music, I was already doing music. My passion was to do music, to rap. I didn't know what I want to do in music, but baby Abby, if I hear dancehall, I will follow. If I hear reggae, high life, anything, I was there. Until church, you know, modified me. So in church, I got the urban because my church was Lighthouse. You mentioned Kwesi. So Lighthouse brought that. I felt like I'm in the right place. that is why, because I've been to Pentecost, Methodist, but I wasn't feeling that connection with those churches. But in Lighthouse, I'm like, oh, I can find people who are like me, like the yo-yo, because me naturally I'm yo-yo boy.
Okay.
So I felt like, I have a lot of people. I'm not the only guy who is different. Yeah, so I just took that into music. Anytime we are doing song, I'll tell my music director I want to rap. And the one time he told me, he said, no, you have this good voice, work on it. The rap is not that good for you, so do more of singing. And I took that advice. Chris Hilton said the same thing. He said, you know, focus more on singing than the rap. So that's how come I got into. But it was difficult, so I still have to add my swag life.
Okay, so how long have you been doing music now?
It's been years, but like a professional artist since 2011 I started recording.
Let's do the math.
2011. My first single came out 2012. Wow. Yes.
That's a long time.
So you asked me what happened.
So how come you're not out there? You should be blowing by now.
You should be good. It's money.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
That's a challenge that you're facing there.
I recorded, the first time I entered into music studio was 2002, so it's 2002, 2002, 2003. I've started recording, going to studio.
Wow.
I recorded Abayuani, Unemi Himma. At that age, I could write love songs. Yeah, like a lot of songs. I wanted to be like Kojo Entry. I was listening to Lucky Dube and all that. But it didn't work out. Got into gospel in 2012. 2010, I started recording. 2012, I released my first single, which is Woya Kron Kron. It took me 4 years to shoot a music video.
Why?
Money.
How?
And even that music video was just 1,500.
Wow.
Just to organize 1,500, it took me 4 to 5 years. After shooting a video, before I got to know that you have to get that money for promotion.
It's a lot. It's a lot.
Yeah, so I did another song, the same challenge. Third song, and I said, no. Then let me find different way. Let me get myself some job, start doing my personal. So I started thinking of, my first business was to do Uber. I started driving Uber. Yeah. It's a long story. Yeah, so
that means you've been through a lot and a lot has been through you, right?
So when people see my swag today, it's like they don't know. Yeah, but know. I just give thanks to God, and I also, you know, acknowledge myself for being determined that this is what I want to do. Yeah, because maybe more bim boom bim. I always tell people, like, 2014, I was hosting Geometal in Tema.
Wow.
Geometal will drive from Dansuma to Tema for my program. So you should know that you see much.
Okay, I get it. So right now, how are people accepting you, and how is your fan base like?
It's growing, especially with my new song, because the new song is like something I've been waiting to do, but I was not gathering the money. I was not getting the money. Until, you know, releasing that song, when I got that song, I said, no, I'll use this song to project myself well. Yeah, I was not thinking of VGMA. Me, my songs, I don't think of award. Yeah, and you'll not hear anybody coming to accuse me that you have stolen my song. These are songs I started writing way back. Yeah, I have this new song, Baba. I wrote it 2017. So you can imagine, nobody will come and say this song is mine. Yeah,
but sometimes, you know, sampling and all the stuff are kind of important. You know, maybe you get a little inspiration from a popular song and all that.
The only song, I have a song called Oluwa. Oluwa, I sampled it from Kwesi Oten, but for your mercy, where would I be? Because in a dream, it was like we're recording. And then I was singing, but for your mercy, and I changed it to that song. So I got that from the dream. I recorded it on my phone. Yeah, but with my songs, I mostly write them when I'm outside the country. Yeah, you know, I'm a hustler, so sometimes I'll travel to Nigeria, listen to the way they do their gospel, and whilst they are doing their praise, I'll get some inspiration. The Baba came from Liberia. I was in Liberia for like 2 months, so that's where I wrote that song. Unless somebody come from Liberia to take it, but Ghana had the. I'm saying that because of Defe like
what they are going through. the big names out there. Have you thought of working with anybody?
I have a lot of lists.
Wow.
But like I said,
mention 5 for me.
5. My first one is Obapa Christie.
Wow.
I have a song. Anytime I sing the song, I could feel her voice in the song. We are yet to,
do something.
Want to. The second is Joe Metal.
Wow.
And the third is Kwesi Otin. The rest, I'll go and pray about it.
Oh, no, you have to give me all the top 5. No, you can't
the top 5.
And just
so,
me.
Obapa Christie.
Joe Metal. Kwesi Otin. Who again?
I almost said that Lumba.
Oh, but you know he has a gospel tune, right? I've heard one of his gospel tunes. You can do some. He's very talented.
You see, I saw Obapa Christie and Cobra, and I was very happy because that's my way.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
I know the things I want to do.
Yeah.
Sempa,
yeah.
So you're saying
I need to watch out for you, eh?
Yes, because my genre and my style is a mix-up.
Yeah.
And I have a message.
Yeah.
It's a God assignment.
Yeah, okay.
If you're expecting me to be playing around, let me say, the gospel guys, you'll be confused.
Yeah.
Don't be surprised if you see me releasing a song maybe with Kobna.
Oh,
Never be.
That's normal.
Yeah, don't be surprised if you see me. If I want to record with Medica.
Wow.
I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Medica has some funny way of doing songs. Yeah. You understand? Yeah. And if you bring that vibe to the church, and these are the people, this is one way we can bring them closer to. I was listening to one of his songs like Alpha Hour. You understand? No gospel artist will do that song.
I know.
Do you get it? But
right?
Medica will do it.
Yeah.
And from where some of us we are coming from the streets, like one of them.
So you're
and
familiar with.
So I'm familiar with them.
Yeah.
And I'm a young guy like them. So if I meet Medica and we vibe, and I'm like, Charlie, let's do this, play beats. I would love to record in Shatawale too.
You know, sometimes when you attach yourself to this secular artist, they kind of tag you in a way.
The tagging is human judgment.
Okay.
The day I will die, nobody will follow me. Those who are tagging me, they will not even be there to mark whether God is taking me left or right. These are all deceptions. You understand? Jesus said, I came for the sinners into repentance and to righteousness. But we are acting like so perfect, holy. I'm tired of pretending. Yeah, I've reached the point in the Lord, I can't pretend to anyone. Yeah, Papa. Yeah, I'm still working.
But I don't care if be outside.
I don't care from if you meet my mother today, oh, this is my son. Yeah, it's like that.
Okay.
I've just been quiet.
Okay.
So when people hear me talk now, they're like, hey.
That's
why I said like I grew up from Temakom to go and do your research. This is a stubborn background. So even to know God, it's a miracle. Just to come out from me. When I started going to church, we lost some things in the church. I'm the one who took it.
Wow.
Yeah, because of
yes.
Yeah, okay. So I have to work on myself to gain that brand as a good person.
That's a good person.
So you can imagine the things I've been through in life. Because baby, here I say, in the church or not like my family house or in the church, microphone will get missing and they're like, hey, this boy, he's a bad boy. he's a thief. In front of a whole church, my one bishop took microphone. He said, this boy is a stubborn boy. No lady should talk to this guy. Wow. And I'm still in the church. Yeah, they want every young lady. And before God,
don't you feel maybe there was an attitude that you're kind of depicting to?
Because of the way, you see, because of the way I say, I can go to church with this.
Okay.
Because at the crime in Nibi, the first day I went to church, I attended church service. Somebody gave me shirts, trousers, and shoe. God is my witness. The shirt and the trousers and the shoe was for Laboro. We call it Laboro.
Yeah, yeah.
Someone gave it to me. That I can see you always want to go to church. So take it. After church, I gave it to the person. Until sometime, people started giving me, oh, take this shoe. And that thing happened for like 10 years.
Wow.
Before I started buying my own shirts to church, my own shoes. So if you see me swagging, allow me because
what bread?
What bread?
What bread? So you've gone through a lot. So people should allow you. I get where you're coming from.
So if they will not allow, they should be in their house and then. That's why I prayed one prayer to God that bless me with my own money.
Yeah.
So that even when I'm preaching, I will not be preaching based on because you are helping me.
Yeah.
Or because nobody in Ghana, I said, so I kind of crepa. Yeah, I don't talk much, but once I open my mouth, truth is coming out.
But sometimes, you know, in life, you go through a whole, you're trying to drop this music and all that, and sometimes you feel like, the song is so good, and like people will love it, but go drop your info.